Hi, have you ever noticed the repetition of the number 3 in our daily lives? For example, traffic lights have 3 colors, red, yellow, and green. We eat 3 meals a day, and time is divided into the past, present, and future. There are many other examples that we can't cover in this video, but the question is, why the number 3 specifically? Hello, I'm Joe, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell to stay updated. There's no doubt that numbers play a fundamental role in our lives. They follow us in everything we do, without exception, from the number of work hours, to the number of daily lessons, the duration of matches, the world's population, and even the amount of money we have or the number of hours we spend sleeping. Simply put, there's nothing in our lives that is free of numbers. Throughout history, many civilizations have attempted to interpret the meanings of numbers, which has led to the establishment of a field of study known as numerology. This field seeks to uncover the significance of each number individually. However, in the end, these interpretations remain speculative. Some seem logical, while others may appear strange and illogical. For example, some believe that the number 3 symbolizes good luck and confidence, teaching humans wisdom, courage, and other philosophical concepts. On the other hand, some consider it a unique number because it is the only one that equals the sum of the numbers that precede it, making it a symbol of balance and harmony among different elements. This is a feature that no other number possesses. Do you remember when we were kids and wanted to start a race? We would always count 1, 2, 3, and then take off. The amazing thing is that this isn't just a childhood habit, it's a common practice in many countries around the world, reflecting the importance of the number 3 to humans. But each situation has its own interpretation, so let's go back to the questions we raised earlier and discuss them in detail. The reason why traffic lights have 3 colors, red, yellow, and green, stems from their early use in organizing train movement. At that time, it made sense to rely on 3 signals because any moving object passes through 3 main states: it either moves, stops, or prepares to move. Later, when vehicles appeared and it became necessary to regulate traffic on roads, the same colors were adopted and used in most countries around the world. However, there are some exceptions, such as Japan, where the green color is replaced with blue. Nevertheless, the basic principle remains the same, only 3 signals, because they are simply all we need. Why do we have 3 meals a day: breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Why not just 1, 2, or even 4 or 5? In fact, ancient humans did not follow this pattern. Some people used to have only 1 meal a day, and sometimes 2, but there was no concept of breakfast as we know it today. Waking up and eating was not a common habit at that time. The idea of breakfast started to appear in the 17th century among wealthy families in Europe, with the spread of beverages like tea and coffee, along with dishes like scrambled eggs. Breakfast became a trend and gradually spread among different social classes. Later, with the Industrial Revolution in the mid-18th century and the regularization of work hours, workers needed food to give them energy before the start of their day, which strengthened the importance of breakfast. After a long and exhausting workday, having a meal in the middle of the day became necessary to regain energy, solidifying the concept of lunch. With the development of electricity and lighting, people began staying up later compared to before, which made them need an additional meal in the evening. Thus, dinner emerged. And that is the story behind the daily 3-meal system. Why do we divide time into the past, present, and future? Why do we say there's a past, present, and future? Is this just a human way of organizing our lives, or is time itself divided in this way? Let's try to understand the story. Let's start with the past. The past is everything that happened before the moment we're in right now. Like the lesson you took yesterday, or even ancient civilizations. The past is what helps us learn from our mistakes and grow. Now, the present. It's the moment you're living right now, literally right now. But it's so fast, meaning as you're listening to me, the moment that passed just a second ago is now the past. As for the future, it's everything that hasn't happened yet. All your plans, your dreams, and even the next moment. They're all in the future. But is time really divided this way? In physics, time is considered the 4th dimension, meaning it has no beginning or end, and there's no such thing as past, present, and future. They're just points on a single timeline. Time is like a river, and we're swimming in it. We see the past behind us, live in the present, and wait for the future. But the truth? All we truly have is the now. So make the most of your moment. If you liked the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. If you ever have a question, write it in the comments, and we'll answer it in the next video.